Alright everyone, I'm in a brew day today. It's a bit early, so I'm not on beer. I'm just drinking coffee, a bit of toast. What I'm brewing today is the Dark Rock World Heritage Series all grain kit. That's the Birra Italia. There might be a picture here. I'm trying to do it as a new brewer, just to help people who have, some people have probably got beer kits this Christmas, don't know what to do. Obviously I'm doing it a grandfather, but it's simple. I'm doing it to the letter of the instruction sheet, even though the instruction sheet and the website are completely different. I think on the instructions I've got Northern Brewer and Erzbrucker. On the website it's Columbus and Erzbrucker. And then it says IBU is 12, but the packs that I've got, the picture will be up somewhere. Packs that I've got, because each one comes in a little pack when your hop drops are. That includes the bright work, which is whirl flock or protoflock, or it's a fining that you put in towards the end of the boil. That's supposed to go in at 15. Got a big pack B and a littler pack D. So B has to go in at the start of the boil, which is 29 grams when I've weighed it out. Now, if that's Northern Brewer, 29 grams of Northern Brewer is more than 12 IBU. So we'll see what happens there. But it comes with everything. So you get your pure brew, which is a water treatment and a yeast nutrient. You get to pick what yeast you want. I've gone for Nova Lager because I've heard some good things about it. And basically a bag of grain. Now the bag of grain was 4.55 kilos, and that's all in there with 17 litres of water. I got my water up to 70, then I put my grain in and stirred it so there's no dry bits, no dough balls. And then it's mashing now at 66 degrees centigrade for an hour. There's no mash out or anything. And a mash out is basically when you turn your temps up 10 degrees to 75, 76 and let it run so it kind of rinses them more out of the grain. In the kitchen I've got my Spars heater, which has 15 litres of water in, which is heating up to 75. Basically when this is done in an hour or about 20 minutes, I'll go in the kitchen and I'll bring the 15 litres of water into here, and then I rinse the grain to get every bit of sugar out of the grain I can, and then that should leave me with a volume to boil. Obviously there's no brew father involved today software, no Beersmith, no grain father, so I'm doing everything by manual. There's no automation in it, so I'm sat here in the shed listening to some tunes, making beer. Hopefully by the time it's okay to have a beer, I should be basically wrapped up waiting for getting it cooled down and putting it into a fermenter. I'm looking for a starting gravity of 1050, and then it says a final gravity of 1012, but I've gone for the Nova Lager, so I don't know if it's going to be any better or drop lower, so we'll see. Hopefully I'll see it again, or if not, it'll just be videos after this showing you what I'm doing, or pictures. Hopefully it's a grain to glass, so eventually at the end of the video we'll probably get it into a keg, carved up and then poured. I'll put some in bottles hopefully, and then we can try bottle condition versus keg condition. And then I think it's more or less like the Maratta. No, it's an Italian style lager, so I'll get a couple of bottles of Italian lager from the supermarket somewhere, and then we'll do side by sides, and hopefully this is a decent kit. So I'll leave it there and get back to the video or get back to brewing. So see you later. Alright everyone, cheers. Lovely. That's the chocolate and fudge stout detectives from 40s. Nice chocolate fudge. Anyway, so today's brew, we end up with a final lot of 24 litres in the fermenter, but it's only at 10:44. So I've not worked any efficiencies out on the, like I said before, on the website should be 10:48, so it's 4 points down. On the instructions 10:50, so it's 6 points down. I'm guessing that they're set 75 plus, nearly 80%, but I'm not bothered. 10:44 gonna give me a 4 point something lager, 4.5-ish, so I'm quite happy with that. It's tucked away, it's in the fermentation fridge. That's set at 14. I think I got it coming out, I managed to get it coming out at 12 degrees. That's the clarity of it at the minute. As you can see, there's a bit of protein at the bottom. It's clear enough for me. There's a nice flavour to it. Very floral. Like that. See the odd floaty in there, isn't there? Well, that'd be protein, that'll all come out in the end. I'll tip over if I'm not careful. There you go. So hopefully some of the videos will show you how I do it. I've still got this keg aside, the fermenter aside to keg up. I got tied up doing stuff. However, the problem is, it said on the box should be 6.7%. Well, I'll put it in here. I think this is only like a 25 litre fermenter conical. The one that's in there is the 30 plus because it's not more. So done all the sums and it's 7.2% ABV. So I've got to keg it, haven't I? Hopefully. I don't know how to bottle it. 7.2. It's got dodgy stuff in it on a keg. But anyway, we're not here to talk about that. We'll talk about it in our own Brew Wednesday. We're here to talk about today's brew. Like I said, everything's come out good. The clarity was great on it after about 20 minutes of the mash. It was running really clear. Now normally, after half an hour, I'll remove the top plate and then I'll stir it. But I know you can release other stuff like tannins and whatever. So I thought, I'm not going to bother doing it. I'm just doing it as a newbie. And I've done it as a newbie and I'm 4 points down according to the sheet. I've got plenty of dextrose. I've got some dry malt extract inside. I just don't think it's worth putting it in for an extra 0.6%. I know I read the article the other day about Matthew Curtis was on about the reverse ABV creep. I'm not paying tax on my beer because I'm not producing. But the difference between a 4.5 and a 5% is probably a lot for a big brewery and like micro breweries like Andy and stuff, so we'll see where we are with that. I'll be quite happy if I get a 4.5% lager, it'll be fine. And like I said, well, going forward, this will be the last 23 litre batch. I think it ended up about, it was 27 litres at the end of the boil, but obviously it's at 100 degrees. When it tells you throw the last pack of hops in, let it sit there for 10 minutes, then cool it down and get it out. So cool, exactly what it said on the sheet. And I got around 24 litres, so there's a hell of a lot of hop trub in there, you'll see from the pictures, won't you, earlier, but it's, as you can see, it's cold in here. Really nice, this. There you go. Maltese Brewery Chocolate and Fudge Stout Detective. 5% chocolate fudge stout it is. Lovely. When I used to live in Warrington, I knew where brewery was. It was right around the corner as well. But go and buy the stuff. It's all online. I think I bought 10 litre boxes. 10 litre of chocolate fudge stout, which was that one. And 10 litres of the Raging Bull. And basically I put 5 litres in that. The other was up there. Just that way a bit, going into my beer engine. So I had half a box out of the beer engine and then I gassed up this one on its own. So perfect for me. Anyway, what I'll do, I'll fill my beer up and then I'm going back inside and I'm going to try and get warm because I'm absolutely freezing. While I'm here, hey Google, stop. Don't know where my tap covers are now. Pinky water. I had them there earlier. Oh, earlier. Right, so hopefully, like I said at the start of this long-winded video, this is only part one. Well, this is the end of part one, isn't it? So what we'll do, I'll pick that owl up outside. What we'll do, by the magic of video editing, as Rick says, we'll go forward into the future and hopefully you'll see me either pouring in it or I'll be drinking it. So cheers everyone and good health.